All right, well, good evening, everybody. How you guys doing tonight? All right. I'll tell you, I went to the show last night, and it blew me away. I guarantee you guys are going to be laughing. It's just the kids did a tremendous job. So you guys are really going to be in for a treat. But let's go ahead and open with a word of prayer. Let's bow our heads in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen. Heavenly Father, we just thank you so much for these children and the gift of youth and the gift of enthusiasm and creativity that you've given them. Lord, we just thank you for the true, the good, and the beautiful, Lord. And we just thank you that will be on display tonight as these kids glorify you in all that they do in this play. We ask these things in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen. All right. Well, the only thing I want to mention is if you don't know where the restrooms are, they're down the steps. To the left is the ladies' restroom. To the right is the guys' restroom. We also have one single restroom upstairs. If you go through the door to the right and to the immediate left, we have one private restroom there for anyone who would like to use that. Also, we will have a 5-minute intermission midway through the show, just to let you know. So that will be coming. And then at the end of the show, there's going to be a time of refreshment. So if you guys would like to eat and fellowship out in the foyer area, you're welcome to do that at the end of the show. Also, we will be taking one cast photo at the end of the evening. So if you'd like to get a picture of all the kids in their outfits tonight, we're going to do that right at the end of the show this evening. So is everybody ready? All right, here comes Little Lily.
Young thing, just another creature of the universe, and you hardly know you're a girl. You're so busy learning to walk and to run, or to ride if there's a horse handy, or if not, the limb of an apple tree. Rejoicing in what you've got, and looking forward to what you will have, whether more or less. More you hope. You can't help it. Christmas won't be Christmas without any presents.
Oh, it's so dreadful to be poor.
I don't think it's fair for some girls to have plenty of pretty things, and other girls, nothing at all. We've got father and mother and each other.
Well, we haven't got father, and we won't have him for a long, long time.
Well, there is a war on, and I think it's splendid of father to go as chaplain, as he is too old to be drafted and not even strong enough to soldier. I wish I was standing guard of his tent this very minute. Well, I'm not. So be it. You haven't got father, but you have me. And he said I was to take his place. And so I will. And what we're going to do, girls, is make our own kind of Christmas.
I suppose we have to humor her.
Humor me?
You aren't father.
But I'm supposed to take his place. He said,
being father in this family has always been your fondest wish.
No, it's not. It's a duty. A homemade Christmas, I say. A Christmas of our own invention.
You want to be father because you want to be a boy.
So what if I do?
And because you want an excuse to boss us.
Oh, fiddlesticks. You call it bossy, but girls, I know you want to do what I have in mind. The play we've been rehearsing? Why don't we present it for Mother?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know.
If you know your lines, Amy, I'd say we're ready.
Well, I do know my lines.
All right, there's our Christmas play to rehearse, and that's not all.
I suppose we could act the play. Yes, that would be nice, but last year we had plum pudding, cranberries, and oysters and presents all around. This year we're having corn pudding and raisins. Raisins, mind you.
Hush, Amy.
That's enough for you to say, Meg. You and Joe will be going out to parties.
I will not be.
Nor I.
Why not?
Well, because I have nothing fit to wear. My white muslin is worn out, and Joe spilled tea on the tarlatan.
Joe spilled tea. Joe spilled tea. Can't help being clumsy. Always in a hurry.
What are you up to, Joe?
Get the dress out, Meg. The dress that you've been talking about all this time. And I'll spill tea all over it.
It's not just the tea stain, it's the torn hem. Torn and mended in 3 places, and the seam is giving out in the back.
What are you doing, Amy?
Not to mention the patched cuffs.
I'll let you see in a minute, Amy. And you might ask me, what's so wrong about parties? People ask me what dance is what.
Yes, but boys.
Yes, unless you happen to be one yourself. But you can stand with your back to the wall and frown down on everything.
Which is what you do anyways, Joe.
Do not!
You do, don't you, Joe?
Well, at any minute, some young man can step up and ask you to dance. And you're disgusted if they do, and horrified if they don't. And then you're out there, and they're dancing, and they're stepping all over the hem of your dress.
Don't you mean you're tromping all over their feet?
All right, I'm not the greatest dancer. It's like a clothespin. Hanging up there in the breeze, you might as well wash your handkerchief and hang it.
Amy, last time when you put that clothespin on your nose, I don't think it was going to alter the shape of your nose. Yes, but that time I did. It was because my nose is supposed to be extinguished. It's too flat and stumpy.
Extinguished?
I think you mean distinguished, Amy.
Yes, very well. I won't do it again.
Now,
A present.
Who's it for?
It's for me.
Amy.
Well, I am the youngest. Well, where did you get it, Joe?
I bought it.
With what money?
The only money I had.
Your Christmas dollar? Your Christmas dollar. You were supposed to spend that on yourself.
I did. I spent it to please myself.
Then it's not for me.
I don't believe it's for any of us.
No, no one in this room, for she'd give it to the person privately and not make the rest jealous. I've guessed who it's for.
It's not for that new boy, is it? Old Mr. Lawrence's grandson? I know you like to watch him ride his horse.
It's not for Aunt March.
Horrors, no, I would never give a present to Aunt March. And I would like to meet that Lawrence boy, but I would hardly give a present to a boy I haven't even met yet.
You're guessing much too far afield.
Oh, it's for Mother, isn't it?
Yes, it's for Mother. I thought that would make me happiest. We know Christmas isn't only plum pudding, and we ought to show it. So let's get cracking. There's our Christmas planterhurst and one present for Marmee.
2. I bought her a pair of gloves.
3. Good fellow.
I got the handkerchiefs.
Bravo, Beth.
And Amy?
And I kept my dollar.
It's all right, Amy. It's yours. It's yours to keep.
I just haven't decided how to spend it yet. I thought perhaps a box of Faber's drawing pencils. If I'm ever to be an artist, I must have pencils. If I can't go to parties, at least I can have pencils. You don't know how boring it is to be made to stay at home while others go to parties. It's really excruciating. Excruciating.
Thank you, Beth.
Don't worry, Amy. It's yours. It's yours to keep or to spend.
What's that glorious smell coming from the kitchen? Hannah, is the pudding almost ready?
You needn't shout, Joe. We're standing right under your mouth.
Under your nose. All right, rehearsal. All right. Where is Hannah?
Oh, I wish the pudding would be done soon.
Amy.
Oh, here she is now.
Hannah, the pudding almost ready?
No.
How soon may we eat it?
Yes, how soon? Heaven's not till evening.
All right. Well, Hannah, can you watch our rehearsal? The fainting scene just isn't right. When Amy faints, it's supposed to be shocking. A great lady has fainted, and all that. So, curtains fly, bell sounds. Act 2, a gloomy tower there. The forbidding tower here. Beautiful Zara stands here. Zara. Beautiful Zara. Amy!
Yes?
You stand here, remember? By now, you've already descended the tower.
I'd love to help girls, but I have to watch the pudding. It's all we have, so I want it to be perfect. Now you stay out of the kitchen, Amy.
She will. All right, now, Amy, let's put your mind to fainting.
All right, let me get set.
No, wait, stay here.
Okay.
All right. I, Hugo the villain, give you one last chance, or you die!
I love you,
Aren't you all acquainted with the story, Amy?
Don't worry, I know my lines.
Then speak them.
All right, let me get set. Here I go. I'm fainting.
Amy, you can't just faint into a chair. You have to just drop or else it's not dramatic. Here, do it like this. Clasp your hands so. This is your line, Amy. Rodrigo, save me!
Sounds as though someone is sticking her with pins.
Amy, are you seriously trying?
Yes, I'm trying. And you aren't so brilliant. You don't look like Hugo the villain.
Well, wait till I get my big red boots on. And I think the glint of my sword will impress you.
And you sound like you've got a frog in your neck, and I don't want to rehearse anymore.
A frog in her throat, Amy.
And I don't want to rehearse anymore. We've rehearsed this play for over a month, and it's become tiresome.
Is that so?
It is so, and I'm nearly bored to hear with this stupid old play, even if you did write it.
Well, a play can't be any good unless it's properly rehearsed, Amy.
Where are you going?
I have an errand.
Really, girls, you're both to blame as much as I hate to lecture.
How am I to blame?
Well, sometimes you're entirely too prissy for your own good. You'll grow up to be abused if you don't take care. Your manners are nice when you don't try to be elegant.
Are they?
Yes, they are.
And how is Joe to blame?
Do you have an errand?
Yes.
Then you best be on your way.
Very well. I'm going.
No, come back directly. It won't be a long lecture. I know exactly what Meg will say.
Well, now then, Joe.
You don't have to tell her. She knows.
Oh, but I must. It's time you lay off your boyish tricks. Aren't you old enough, Josephine?
Josephine?
You'd best not call her Josephine. Aunt March calls her Josephine. I don't think she'll ever answer to Josephine.
Thank you, Becky. Well, now that you're tall, Joe, now that you're tall and turn up your hair, you must remember that you are a lady.
I am not, and if turning up my hair makes me wonder, stupid. There.
Oh, honestly, Joe.
In the beginning, you're just a young thing, just another creature of the universe, and you hardly know you're a girl. You're so busy learning to walk, or to run, or to ride if there's a horse handy.
Or the limb of an apple tree if there is no horse.
That's right. And then,
You're not helping.
well, and then they tell you not that you've grown, but that you're a lady, and you must best mind your manners and be pretty and sweet, so that some young man will come and pick you up like a doll from a toy shop shelf.
But what else can you do unless you want to stay home all your life?
Make my own living.
Well, if you're one of those women who make their own way,
Living, I said.
you'll work dreadfully hard.
I know, and I look forward to it. All the boys' life and all they get to do. I wonder what that Lawrence boy is doing.
Preparing for Christmas alone with his grandfather.
That does sound a bit lonely. I guess I wouldn't trade places with him. I wish we could meet him.
Well, you can't. He's rich and we're poor. There's no proper way to meet.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, now Joe.
Oh, Mommy's home. Strike the fast, stoke the fire, Meg.
I'll put her slippers by the fire.
No, leave that to me. She's home.
Oh, hurrah! She's home! Oh, Merry Christmas, Mommy! Oh, Merry Christmas!
Let me take your coat.
Glad to find you so merry, my girl.
3 cheers and a hallelujah.
Merry Christmas, Mother March. Also, Robert Pudding.
Sit here.
That's not my birthday.
No.
Whatever you say. You'll see. Where are my slippers?
Oh, you'll see.
Where's Amy?
Oh, she's on Sodom's
here in the play? Are there be a villain in red boots?
Oh, it's a new play, Marmee.
Don't tell her the plot back. Promise, Amy?
What? Reveal a word.
Oh, look, it's that Lawrence boy.
Joe, come help me here.
Those party guests should be arriving any minute now. She loves a fellow named Rodrigo. The witch's curse on Rodrigo. Curse Rodrigo! Curse Rodrigo!
Who is invoking the witch's curse?
It is I, Hugo the villain.
Oh, you again. What is it this time?
I want to poison.
What? Poison? You're always asking for poison.
Yes, give me a poison to kill Rodrigo and a love potion to make beautiful Zara love me. Don't make me ask you twice.
You're unusually polite, Hugo. You must be serious this time.
I am. I finally found love. Do you dare thwart me?
Not directly. Not for the moment. Ho, minion!
Hither I come from my fairy home, afar in the silvery moon. Take the spell and use it well, or its power shall vanish.
A potion and a poison. I hate wicked Hugo, and I spit in his eye. Hugo shall take his own poison and die.
Yes, I am Rodrigo, and may I present beautiful Zara.
Rodrigo, my hero.
Amy, don't try to sing. You know you can't sing.
Rodrigo, Rodrigo, you know I can't sing.
Well, anything else?
Nothing comes to mind at the moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, intermission!
Isn't Amy pretty? Yes, and Joe is so good in both parts. You hardly know the Susan person.
You can't sing, Amy.
It's just a masterpiece, a masterpiece. You get to sing, isn't it though? We're starting, everyone listen. Amy's going to sing. Amy, don't let her sing.
Rodrigo. I have lived low these many years. A sad life, a weary life, a sad life and weary life for hours and seasons and years. A weary, sorry life. And
A speech out of nowhere, Meg?
Shh, keep singing after Joe.
Oh my, look who's here. The end.
Mrs. March, I might have overheard that you gave yourself to the poor. If you might permit us to share.
Oh, how splendid of you. Children, listen to stories. Father's friend. You know, who just passed away? A young Miss Lawrence, I believe.
My grandson and his tutor, Mr. Rook.
And who might you be?
Margaret.
Meg, please. Just call her Meg, and let's all be ourselves tonight.
So pleased to meet you, Margaret. Thank you. And this is Amy. It's lovely to meet you.
I do admire books, Miss March.
Oh, why, thank you, Mr. Lawrence, but I'm not Miss March, I'm only Laura. I'm only Joe.
And I'm not Mr. Lawrence, I'm only Lori.
Anyways, as I was saying, I can't help but overhear that I was hearing some wonderful music here in the afternoon, and I couldn't help but wonder who that might be.
Listen to this.
So, I love hearing your music in the afternoon, and I was wondering if you might play something for me now.
She's with that.
You play wonderfully, dear.
I hate my name too. So sentimental. I wish everyone would call me Joe instead of Josephine. I'll march for an instant. Josephine. How to get everyone to call you Lori instead of Theodore?
Call me Theodore, I thrash him.
Well, I don't suppose I can thrash at March.
Merry Christmas, Aunt March.
Good evening. And yes, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Aunt March. Let me take your
I heard you had no presents, so I see. There's apparently no special need. You seem to be quite well on your own. I gather you need no help from relations.
Aunt March, our kind neighbor, Miss Thorne.
Georgetta, a pleasure as always.
James?
Beth was just telling us how she loves to play the piano.
Yes, I know all that.
No, but she plays with real feeling.
Josephine, come here to me. Whatever are you wearing? Is this what you call your Christmas best?
Georgetta, come hither. You must sing for your supper. Beth!
Well, I delivered Fair Meg to the mansion door. Yes, and that's all. Well, how did she look? Same as she looked an hour ago. No, really, how was she? I say, Amy, isn't Joe home? Lori, please, we're discussing Meg. Oh, yes, quite right. What were we saying? Well, how did she look? Did she fit in with the other girls? I think satisfactory.
And they hugged her and kissed her and screamed over her dress and gloves.
Yes, all that and more.
Good, I'm glad I'm not there.
Oh, honestly, Joe, you have no respect for anything important.
Why'd you stay? Why didn't you say?
I knew you were here, so I came back.
You felt sorry for me.
No, I should say not.
Well, I'm glad I'm not there. I was invited, you know, but I don't like fancy social occasions. I declined.
Fine with me.
All right then. Well, come along, Teddy.
Hey?
Yes, may I call you that? Theodore's a little too long, so I think Teddy suits you.
Then call me Teddy. So this is your special hideaway. May I really come in?
Well, usually no one is allowed in, but yes, you may.
It must be capital to have a whole attic to yourself.
Yes, I pretend I'm a brilliant writer at the top of a mansion in the midst of a bustling city.
All alone?
What of it?
Oh, nothing.
Well, actually, I'm not alone. There's Scrabble.
Who or what is Scrabble?
He's a rat. Quite intelligent. There he is.
Yikes! I don't believe he exists at all.
Oh, yes, he does. He's quite intelligent. Excellent listener.
Should I be jealous?
I should say not.
Go to show me a story?
Not today.
I'll wait till you're a brilliant writer.
Well, time will tell, but not today.
Well, I think I might have to be going. I think maybe Grandfather expects me for tea. I have to go, but before I go, I need to show you something.
Oh, all right. What is it?
Let's go. Down to the window. What do you see?
A birdhouse?
It was a purple martin house, but I cleaned it out for a post office. There's a cubby hole for Meg, Amy, Beth, and for you and for me. So if I can't keep seeing you constantly, at least we can exchange letters.
Capital. All right, now get out of here so I can write you a letter.
When is Meg coming home? You asked me that half an hour ago, darling. Do you remember what I said? She's not coming home till tomorrow. That's right. But it seems like forever. It's only a weekend.
And the good fairy said, I won't leave you money or pretty dresses, but your goodwill to make your own fortune. Signed, Joseph B. March. Look at that, Scrabble. A whole book. Finished. Scrabble, show yourself. All right, don't show yourself. Well, look at this. This book is all nice and neat and finished, and I don't need any tooth marks on the binding. So there. Listen, everyone. I finished my book.
Well, congratulations, Joe.
Forget it, Laurie. I was just playing make-believe. Make-believe? Yes, that's all it was. You're free to go home.
Home early, Meg? Yes, and I've had a beastly time.
Oh, Megan, you're home. You were supposed to be at your party. You were supposed to be home tonight. I can't believe that was a beastly time you were having.
Laurie.
Oh, Meg, I missed you awfully.
I was only gone for a day and a night, Amy.
Home early?
Yes. It was actually very nice, actually.
A 12-piece orchestra, crystal caviar,
It was beautiful. The food was divine.
and the dancing. Do you realize that now All the dances, even the wild ones?
Well, I danced when I was asked. Why, you asked me yourself, and you hardly needed a teacher. You danced expertly, so why shouldn't I?
Hear, hear!
What would you have liked to see, my lord? Me standing in a downy frock, my back to the corner, peeping out at the festivities? That's it. Meg, freak from the poor, eccentric, bookish family. Oh, I'm sorry. I really didn't mean any of that. In fact, I'm terribly glad to be home.
No, I'm the one who's sorry. Sorry for teasing, Meg.
It's really all right, Laurie. Thank you for fetching me home.
Grandfather expects me for tea or something.
Goodbye, Laurie.
Goodbye. Are you ashamed of us, Meg?
Oh, I really didn't mean any of that. In fact, I want to fess up, Mommy. All what Laurie said was true. I romped, I flirted, I even drank champagne.
You flirted? Meg, we have discussed flirting. We said no flirting.
And I let them dress me up in a bar with the
You wore a low-cut gown?
Yes, I did.
Really?
But then standing at the punch bowl in my bar gown, I started to feel quite peculiar. I didn't really know who I was. And then the gossip began. I'm sorry for the gossip, Mother. I really didn't invent it. I think it's best to tell what they said and get it off my mind. They said that what they call, whatever, that you have plans for us and Laurie, that because he has the money and that you want us to know him so that he'll marry us. I mean, one of us at least.
How peculiar.
It's not peculiar, it's ridiculous. So that's what they say out in society. Wait till Laurie hears this, won't he shout?
Oh no, Laurie, please don't tell Laurie. Haven't you any pride?
I'd imagine I do.
Of course you won't tell.
Well, I think Meg wants to know who she really is. Marmee, would you tell?
Oh, please tell.
You are a daughter of a family not which you nor inclined to old fashion, but you'll be your own woman soon. Of course, you'll need to satisfy the curiosity of the world. That's who you are, Meg.
Well, does she have to satisfy her curiosity of the world in a low-cut gown?
Show? Well, perhaps not. But though I can't approve of a low-cut gown, I don't see any serious harm done. And as it happens, Joe, I do have plans for my girls. Would you all like to hear them?
Oh, yes, please tell.
I want my girls to be, let me see, accomplished, good, to have happy youth, to be well and wisely married.
Or to be splendid old maids?
That's right. But either way, to be cherished and admired, to be capable of joy and ready for duty. Girls, I'm ambitious for you, but not to be dashed into the world merely by marrying rich men. Beth, shall we see about tea?
You go along too, Amy. Oh, Meg, you won't go all stupid on me, will you? Pine at the window for young men? No, Joe. Promise? I think so. Promise? I think so. Say yes! Definitely yes! Promise! Well?
Oh, yes.
Meg, listen! A special invitation from the PO!
What is it?
Meg, request your immediate reply. Meg!
You needn't shout, Joe. We're standing right on your back.
Nose, Amy. For heaven's sake, what is it, Joe?
Well, it's only for me and Meg.
So, I want to hear it.
All right, suit yourself. Laurie's inviting us to the theater this afternoon.
Yes?
Yes, it's called the Hall of the Mountain King.
Oh, whatever shall we wear?
Oh, well, wear what you have on. We're not the performance for the audience.
Are you just going to go off with Lori and leave Beth and me at home?
I want to be at home. Old Mr. Lauren sent me over a new piece for the piano.
Oh, you must let me come. Beth will be fussing over the piano, repeating and repeating. And I haven't got anything to do, and I'm so lonely.
Well, we can't, dear, because you're not invited.
Yeah, you're not invited, Amy. So don't be a baby about it and cry. Go next time.
Oh, ask Lori. I've got my rag money. I'll pay for myself. He'll say yes when he knows how much I want it.
Our seats are reserved, and we can't have Amy sitting somewhere else, and we We can't have Lori give up his seat. It's just not proper, Meg.
Since when did you care for anything proper?
She has a point.
Well, if she goes, I shan't go. And if I don't go, it will be completely rude after Lori's only invited me and Meg. And he won't like it, and it will just be rude, and I'm sure Amy won't like to poke herself where she isn't wanted.
I bet Meg would say she wants me. Wouldn't you?
Meg?
Oh, I'm sorry, dear, not this time.
Well, if you're going to wear your gloves, fetch them. Lori,
You must wear your gloves too, Joe.
Oh, Meg, look, mine's all crumpled and spilt with lemonade. It's dastardly, Meg. I can't wear these.
Okay, fine. Take one of my good gloves and we'll each hold a spoiled glove in our hand.
I shall go!
Not this time, dear. I'm sorry.
I shall go!
Look, Lori's almost at the door. Come on, fetch your shawl, Meg.
Let's go, Joe. Come on. I'm sorry, not this time.
You'll be sorry for this, Joe March! See if you aren't!
Oh, fiddlesticks, Amy.
Is that you, Amy? Yes? What? Oh, this horn fails. Listen. Doesn't sound right. It sounds fine to me. No, it doesn't. We'll have you the cross patch. Sorry, Amy. You don't look right yourself. Mark, here. I wonder if Mommy's at home. She might be on an errand or something. Oh!
Here's my bag. Here's my Amy. The house is a bit lonely this afternoon. Shall we have our tea early?
I'm not hungry. I got this container here. I've almost got it.
Well, in that case, I'll go to Bill's on errands.
On second thought, Marmy, may I come with you?
Of course.
That is, unless, Amy, you want me to stay. We could, play checkers or bring up these dolls. No, thank you. Are you sure? Yes. All right, then. Goodbye, Amy. Goodbye. So bright out.
Yes, nothing like bright sun and fresh air. Amy, we're home.
Marmy.
What is it, Buffy?
Marmy, the piano.
Well, my word.
Was it brought by fairies? Do you think it's real?
Look at that, it's you.
Mine? Will you open it?
Well, my word, it's yours.
Mine? It's such a lovely thing to look at.
Trump, Lori. What a treat.
It was brilliant, wasn't it? Brilliant. Oh, the costume.
I like the explosions and fire effects.
Why? Beth!
Oh, Beth, the new piano.
Yes. Isn't it splendid? Just listen. I knew Grandfather had been planning this. I must go congratulate him. Let me come with you.
Yes.
Oh, yes, do come.
Good day, all. Good day, Margaret.
Thank you ever so much, Lori.
Oh, go on, Beth.
Hello, Amy. Hello, Amy. Hello, Amy. Will anyone say hello, Amy?
Of course, dear. This is so extraordinary.
Hello, Amy.
I'll play again in a bit. I'm still getting used to it. Now, won't you tell us about the theater? We're dying to know.
Well, it is called the Hall of the Mountain King.
We know what it's called.
You've done something, haven't you? I can see it in your eyes. You've dumped out my drawers, haven't you?
You think you can see right through me, don't you? You think you know everything. You think you run the world.
Well, after that, the prince and the princesses come out in satin robes.
Satin, yes?
And then some little elves, all in green.
Oh, so dreamy.
My drawers, my clothes are fine, and my hairbrush is all right. You didn't mess about in the garret, did you?
You don't own the house. Other people live here too.
She wouldn't dare.
You didn't mess about in the garret, did you, Amy? A princess, elves, what else? Come, sit down.
Meg, Beth, have you seen the book I just finished? Or moved it or anything?
No, Joe. Well, after the prince and the princesses, lights come up on a huge mountain. And
You've got it, haven't you?
No, I haven't.
That's a lie.
I don't know where it is.
Where is it?
I don't know where it is anymore.
Where is it?
I don't know where it is because it isn't anywhere.
That's a lie. Where is it?
It's there.
You haven't burnt it, have you? You wicked little girls! I spent so long on that book and I can never write it again! I'll never
Amy, how could you?
You know how mean she was.
That's no excuse. She can be sorry for being mean, but you can't bring her book back.
Joe, your poor book. I'm sure she's sorry.
I'll never forgive her!
All right, I am sorry. I was angry and I flung it in. Then it was too late and it burnt up. Oh, how?
Amy.
Oh, Mommy, me and Joe went off to the theater just as Lori had invited us, you know, and Amy wanted to come too. We just couldn't let her. And
I
Amy
turned
said,
to look at the fire and I feel like I'm burning something. I know I have, but all I can say is I'm sorry.
We can't just cry about it, Amy. I'm sorry to save yourself from the blame.
But I am. I'm truly terribly sorry.
You don't have to tell her properly, dear. I think you know what I mean.
Yes. Please forgive me, Joe. I'm very, very sorry.
I'll never forgive you!
I see.
Lori's coming to the door, Joe.
You can't make me forgive her. She doesn't deserve it.
Lori's coming to take you skating, Joe.
Tell her I can't see her. So I can see no one. Explain what happened.
Joe, dear, go with Lori. Get some fresh air. Tell her yourself. She'll understand.
You're right.
I should go too.
Amy, do you really wish to make things worse?
No, I want her to see me. I'm not visible. I want to ask her again.
Very well. Give Lori a notice to cheer her up.
No, I'm going back.
Amy!
Mother, Meg! Meg!
Joe, Amy,
really all right?
Yes, she is. In fact, she wants out of bed already.
It's just my dreadful temper. If she did die, it would be all my fault.
I know, dear, I know.
Well, you don't know. I feel that someday I'll do something horrible and maybe even kill someone someday, and everyone will shun me then.
Listen, Joe, you think your temper is the worst in the world, and mine used to be just like it.
Really?
Yes, I've been trying to cure it for 40 years, and I've really come close to succeeding. I'm angry almost every day of my life.
Well, you know something about it, don't you?
Well, I don't think I do. Well, maybe one thing, but it's a mystery.
Well, what is it?
Just that. It's a mystery. What makes people do as they do? Myself. I'm sometimes so bitter, but other times it would control my temper. When I contemplate them, it makes them easier to forgive.
You mean grace, don't you?
Yes, in life itself. It's a mysterious force. What makes people do things that annoy, petty things, and sometimes terrible things that should be allowed. But I find that I must allow them. But oftentimes, I don't understand.
Well, you understand one thing.
What?
It's better not to explode.
Yes, usually so. But there's one thing that I do understand.
Yes?
I understand you.
Uh-huh.
Did you notice, by any chance, a breeze in the wind this afternoon? It must be almost spring.
Yes.
Here's Amy now.
Don't carry me. I can walk. I'm sorry, Joe. I wanted to tell you.
Shh, Amy, I forgive you too.
Look who I found on our doorstep.
Uninvited, a rogue, and a beggar.
More like a king, at least to this household. Mr. Lawrence, here.
No, Beth, I was hearing your music, but it stopped suddenly, and I need you to keep playing your wonderful things.
Dear Mr. Lawrence.
No, I insist. I will become meddlesome and disturbed.
What would you like to hear, sir?
Anything that's not a hymn. It's wonderful, Beth. The heart cannot subsist solely on hymns alone.
How kind are you? Is that our Beth? Did you see that?
Knock me over with a feather.
Well, that was forward. I heard the littlest girl had an accident, fell through the ice.
She's all right.
But to fall through ice, how frightening. Was no one watching you?
Yes, it was dreadfully frightening, and the edges were sharp and jagged, and the water was cold as Antarctica.
Really? Cold as Antarctica.
I think she's all better now.
Yes, quite so.
Mr. Brooke. Hello, all. Hello, Margaret.
Margaret!
Miss March.
Mr. Brooke.
I'm to deliver this telegram.
Dear God! Jacqueline!
Father?
Oh, Father's very sick at the front. I must go to him at once.
Oh no.
What shall we do?
Father! How could we ever afford this?
Joe, be calm, girls. What do you think?
Of course, money will be of no consequence here.
If there's any call for money, James, I shall be the one.
Georgia, surely at such a time.
At such a time, there's family pride. They're family, you realize, even if it's not a parent.
I see.
Brooke, listen. I have to go on an errand. Don't let anyone follow me, and make sure Mommy doesn't depart until I'm back. What do you think, Joe? It's a secret.
At any rate, let me at least escort you overseas. I will take you in my carriage immediately. We'll go this way.
Mr. Lawrence, forgive me. If I may, allow me to accompany Mrs. March. You have no further need of my services, and I can be of use to her.
Yes. Send Brooke with me and you stay here. I feel so much safer knowing that you're just across the way than I and my girls.
So be it.
Thank you, Mr. Brooke.
Perhaps I should take one or two of the girls home with me. It is a large home with many valuable and fragile items. perhaps just one small one with lovely manners.
Aunt March, you're so very kind. Amy, if you tell them to be kind, they'll be kind.
Well, Amy has quite outdone herself.
I think they're going to pack your things. Yeah. Where's Joe?
Oh, she's on some mysterious errand.
Errand? At a time like this?
Oh, she'll be back. Laurie's with her. He'll fetch her back.
Very well. Help me pack. Then we'll begin the council.
Handkerchiefs, underthings, an extra shawl, and soap. We will miss you.
Oh, you mustn't give us a thought, Marmee. We'll carry on.
Yes, go on to your dear husband. I'll be mother.
Yes.
Oh, where's Joe? I wish he would hear. We can't
Yes.
let Marmee depart without Joe.
Oh, but she must catch her train.
And I'll be the man of the house.
Oh, Joe! Have you done something rash? What's happened to your hair?
I sold it for $25.
You feel like a Labrador puppy.
What heroism!
You cut your hair? You sold your hair?
Yes, I did. The barber cut it, snip, snip, and then it was gone.
I would sooner let them cut off my head.
It didn't hurt Amy, and now my head feels very free.
But your hair was your only beauty. Who's asking?
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
Oh, of course not.
All right, well, Marmee must catch her train, Joe.
Yes.
Oh, we will miss you, Marmee.
You'll be kind to each other. You'll be good.
Yes, we'll be good.
Yeah, we will. Give me this book now. Goodbye, Marmee. Goodbye, Mr. Brooke. Goodbye, Mrs. March. Let's go fetch tea.
Oh, Meg, is my hair truly my only beauty?
No.
Well, what other beauties do I have?
Well, you have nice hands and lovely eyes.
Oh, that's what they always say, don't they? When a girl's a little homely, she's got nice hands and eyes.
Joe, well, you have nice, strong features, and your mind.
All right.
Joe, Mother said Father's sitting up in bed today.
Oh, good.
Oh, he's definitely better.
Good.
He's improving very well. Joe, stop mopping that floor and have a cup of tea already. You've mopped it twice today.
You're right.
And thank God, and for John Brooke for his constant assistance.
The chores are nearly all done.
Don't you think he's kind?
Now who?
Mr. Brooke.
Why wouldn't he be kind?
Well, he's done so much for us.
And?
But that's all.
All right, well, chores are nearly all done. Swept the floor, mopped the floor, and darned 1,000,000 socks.
Very much so.
I need a change. I'll go up into the garret to write.
What are you writing?
Oh, I'm writing a mystery. No, a war story now.
You gave up on your mystery?
I'm not really into mysteries anymore.
Oh, well. Hannah and Beth are bring pudding to the Hummels, I think.
Again?
Oh,
We're nearly almost out of pudding.
oh, here she is. Oh, hello, Bethy. Oh,
Hi, Joe. Me and Hannah went to go bring pudding to the Hummels, and I feel not quite right.
oh, you look tired, Bethy. Would you like some tea?
Yes, please.
I don't believe you have a fever. Well, would you like to sip tea? Would you like a visit in the garret? You can sip tea and I can scribble.
Yes.
Yes, that'd be lovely.
I'm going to write to Mother. Any messages, Joe?
Oh, take a vacation, Meg.
Oh, but it's what I most want to do.
Don't tell her I'm sick.
We won't, you're just tired.
Oh, well, I'm sure he will be here anytime soon. Well, I do need him to take letters. Well, after I write to Mommy, I may write to Mr. Brooke.
Me, John Brooke, my tutor, Lori. That's your service.
Don't eavesdrop.
I can take any letters to the post office if you need.
Thank you. And if you're looking for Jo, she's up in her garret.
Scribbling, good.
Yes. Now shoot.
I saw you in town.
Yes. I saw you in town too. What were you up to?
Secret.
Well, I was having a secret mind with myself. Tell me yours.
Yours first.
You weren't playing billiards, were you?
Joe, how can you preach against billiards?
Oh, Lori, it's so pointless and blank, and I don't see why you should be wasting your brilliant mind on some boring stuff as billiards. Well, tell me your secret.
Remember, yours first.
All right. Well, is yours a good one? Really? All right. Well, you won't tease me privately.
I don't tease.
Oh, Lori, you get everything out of people you want. Well, yes, you do, and you won't tell anyone, will you?
Not a word.
All right. Well, you know that mystery I've been writing?
Yes.
I left it with the editor of the paper.
Brilliant!
All right, now you tell me yours.
I'm not finished.
Oh, Teddy, if you now don't tell me yours, play fair, you'll never get anything out of me again.
No, I'm not finished. That after all. Ah!
That was not ending well. Now tell me your secret.
Well, I know where that glove is.
In her drawer.
No, look at it. Remember when we were going to the theater and you lost it? And she lost it?
Yes.
Well, Brooks got it. He says he'll return it, but he hasn't. And he keeps it in his pocket wherever he goes. Isn't it romantic?
No. And is the glove plain or lace?
Lace.
Well, then it's my glove. Well, oh, Meg.
You promised you wouldn't tell.
Yeah, I do not promise. Meg, oh, I'm disgusted at the thought of some young man trying to take Meg away. You.
Oh, hello, Hannah.
Have you put Beth to bed?
Well, she's upstairs with Jo in the garret. Where were you all afternoon, Hannah?
I went to the doctor's.
Oh? Are you sick, Hannah?
No, she's here for Beth. Hasn't she told you she's been exposed to scarlet fever?
Oh, no, she has?
Do you have a fever, Miss Margaret?
Yes, I've had a mild case. And so has Jo. Oh, but not Amy. Oh, Amy will be here any minute back from school. Oh, Bethany.
What is it?
Oh, Amy, you won't like this, but we have to send you away.
Why?
Beth's been exposed to scarlet fever. Scarlet fever, Beth, that's what it is?
I've got a medicine here, dear.
Thank you. I'm sorry, Hannah. I didn't think of exposing others. Joe, you've had it. Lori, have you had scarlet fever? A mild case.
Oh, make sure she takes this. Now I must be going. Send for me if she gets any worse.
Oh, but we'll have to send Amy.
Oh, Amy. Aunt March will take her.
No, oh
Yes.
no, please don't send me away. I am sorry, Amy. She is persnickety, but you can manage her. Yes, I understand her.
Lori, can we use your grandfather's carriage?
Yes, of course.
Oh, come on, Amy. We have to get you out at once.
Scarlet fever, Beth? How did it happen?
Oh, I can't tell. The Hummel baby was sick. I went to fetch the doctor. baby died in my arms, Joe. I didn't want it to. It was restless, and then I was talking to it. And then it was still. I didn't want it to be still. I'll take the medicine. I won't get the fever. I can't not with Mother Wayne.
All right, Beth. Let's get you up to my bed then.
I'll get you some tea.
Oh, sorry, Beth. Didn't mean to wake you. Meg, she's awake.
Better? I wish I could see Amy.
Oh, me too, dear. But if she comes to the house, it'll be too tempting and she'll have to come inside. So we'll have to be content with letters.
Would you like me to read to you?
No.
Oh, Laurie said he'd bring in the post.
Oh, I'm sure he'll be here anytime soon.
Yes.
Oh,
letters! Laurie.
one for you, one for you, one for you, and 3 for you.
This is yours, Laurie.
Oh, mix them up.
The jig's up. We're in for a laugh.
Oh, well, we could use a laugh this time. What are you plotting? What is it?
We'll soon see any minute now. But here's something in the meantime. Amy's last will and testament. Well, what have I here?
What
Amy's last will and testament.
Oh, let me
You
read
said
it,
that.
Teddy. You already said that. You're just hiding it from us. All right, let me read. Amy March, my last will and testament. I begin a sound and sanitary mind.
Sanitary? Oh, yes.
Do wish to dispose of all my earthly property, should I might meet an early and untimely end, as follows. And there's an enormous list. Whoever would have guessed Laurie, little Amy has so much property? Well, I get her inkstand, but not the lid because I lost it. Beth, you get her doll collection, even though she acknowledges some are broken.
Some? Most of them are broken.
And some are not quite so sanitary. Yes. Furthermore, if I should die untimely, I wish to be remembered as a great artist, even if I have not yet produced a masterpiece. Remember what was in me. There, she has me shedding a tear, as though we wouldn't have her for many years to plague us. Well, yes, there's still more, actually. I, Amy March, affix my hand to this, my last will and testament. I hope all will be satisfied and not blame the dead. That's wonderful. Don't tell her we blame the dead, and don't tell her that we laughed.
Do you hear the music?
Oh, yes, Laurie's grandfather's praying for you.
Joe!
Laurie.
Better go answer.
This is all a mistake. He'll never write me any letter again. I'll die.
Joe, come here this minute. Better go. Laurie, what have you done?
Joe, how could you?
What are you talking about? I've done nothing.
Oh, yes, you have. You wrote this and Laurie helped you. How could you be so rude and mean?
What are you talking about? I didn't write any of this.
Yes, you did. Look.
Dearest Margaret, I have to declare my fate before I return. Your parents would consent if they know we adored one another.
Adored one another? How dare you speak this way?
He never did, as well as you know.
What are you talking about? I've written no letter.
Yes, but then he sent me this letter today.
Say, dear Margaret, I never sent you any love letter at all. Someone is playing pranks on you. Your sister Jo, perhaps.
It wasn't me.
It was too.
It was not.
Look at it.
Let me see. It's Lori's.
It's mine! I did it!
Lori? Theodore Lawrence, what have you done?
I would like you just to tell me how I'll ever look Mr. Buck in the face again.
Well, did he see it?
No.
Well, then you'll go over to him and have the best laugh yet.
No, I shan't.
Why should I believe you?
Well, I know how to make everything worse. Theodore Lawrence, we're going to march you over to your grandfather's house, and we'll see what he has to say about you meddling with young girls' hearts.
You're serious, Joe.
Yes, I am.
I guess you probably sort of felt like Cupid. In fact, I did feel very Cupid.
All right. Well, to trifle with our affections and roach upon our honor.
Roach upon your honor?
Cupid. To trifle with our affections. You leave us alone now.
Oh, Meg, do you really believe those letters?
Yes, did you?
Oh, it was a pleasant diversion, like reading a story.
Pleasant.
Oh yes, compared to sickness and being lonesome for mother. I thought those letters were real.
You thought... Oh.
I'm going up to bed now.
All right, Amy.
Oh, listen, Laurie's joined his grandfather in playing for you. Do you think Beth will hear it when she sleeps?
I hope so. And you know I forgive her.
Oh, Mommy, you're home. Oh, I came inside on your telegram. Do you think he's any better, Meg? Oh, I can't tell. Listen, Laura and his grandfather have been playing for him all night. Oh, Mommy, I'm so glad when I knew you were coming home. I feel like she's improved if you simply step in the door. I hope my love is that powerful. Where's Joe? I don't know. I fear she's getting worse. She feels quite hot. Yes. Joe, where's that hot water?
Coming.
I do hope she gets better. Oh, I think she will. Plus, Hannah's helping us. She's sick. She's nursed many through this sickness.
Let me, Meg.
Oh, are you sure, Joe?
Yes, I'm quite awake. You go shut your eyes.
Oh, thank you, Joe.
Oh, Beth, are you awake?
Hello, Joe.
Are you with us? Do you recognize me?
Joe,
Oh, Beth.
and I'll miss.
What will you miss? Think what you'll miss. You must fight.
Oh, the piano and the sun on the trees.
Oh, think what you'll miss. You must fight, as I said, please.
And I'll miss you, Joe.
Don't say that, Beth. I'll be the stay-at-home daughter. I'll take care of father and mother in their old age. And then it will just be you and me. Won't that be wonderful? Please, Beth.
Don't wake the others.
Oh, Beth. I meant to take you on real, actual adventures, like I promised.
I know you did. It's just I'm so very tired.
Oh, Beth. I wish there was a place with more sun where we could both go.
There is a place, Joe, but I have to go alone.
Beth, don't say that. Listen. Do you hear the music? Lord and his grandfather are playing for you.
Someone's gone.
Oh, do you hear it, Beth? Listen. Bye, Beth. Meg, she's gone.
he sent me on ahead. I bring my love and his love and extreme sorrow for Beth. Is perhaps anyone else at home?
Joe's home. Shall I call her?
No, just say I called and then I'll come again later this afternoon. Good day.
Bye. Mr. Brooke, your umbrella. Annie,
Who was at the door? Yes, who was that?
Mr. Brooke.
Oh, did he ask for me?
No, but he said he brings his love,
Oh.
but he left his umbrella.
Yes. Just because Lori made up stories about John. Needn't dislike John.
John? Since when have we been calling him John?
Mother calls him John.
Yes, but that's different. She's mother.
Well,
Nonsense. Stop sulking around here. Go give it to him if you're going.
Excuse me, I seem to have forgotten my umbrella. Hello, Margaret.
hello, Mrs. Brooke.
Margaret, I wanted to talk to you about something. Margaret, you must allow me to tell you how ardently I admire and love you, and will you do me the honor of becoming my wife?
I don't know.
Do you not care for me even a little, Margaret?
Oh, I don't know. I won't fluster. Please go away and leave me be.
But you can find it in your heart to love me if you will.
Oh, I don't know if I can, though.
Excuse me.
Aunt March. I'm so surprised to see you.
I came to call on your father.
Father's not home yet.
And who was that?
It was Father's friend.
And what's father's friend got to say to make you blush like a peony?
Nothing.
Making a proposal? Have you really gone and accepted him, child? Because if you do, then not 1 penny of my money goes to you.
Hush, Aunt March, she'll hear you. Sorry. Well,
Once you've tried love in a cottage and found it a failure, don't blame me.
I'm quite used to being poor, and I actually quite like it. So you can leave your money to whomever you please.
I'm done with you, with all of you, forever.
Thank you for defending me. You do care for me a little.
I didn't know how much until she insulted you.
And we shall be married, and you'll let me stay and be happy.
Yes, John.
And we'll tell all of them at Christmas. No, I don't think the secret will keep. Congratulate us, Sister Joe.
Oh, Mother Amy, Hannah, do something. Oh, Brooke is being so romantic and Meg likes it. Oh. Meg's going, Beth's gone, and I sent Lori away.
Why did you send Lori away?
Well, it's just, I can't marry him. We're only 16, you know, and he, I don't know, I promised Beth I would never marry. And I'd stay home with you and Father, and put away my silly writing and be a stay-at-home.
And how did Beth respond to all these promises?
Well, she was too weak to answer.
And I'm going to answer for you. Birds were meant to fly the nest, and in a year or two you'll fly too. As for if I stayed home with my mother and father, would I be standing here with my daughter, Joe?
Oh, I guess not.
You're growing up. I see. There's no stopping it. Might as well go ahead. Beth would like to see you grow up. She loves you, your tenderness, but also your plans and ambitions.
Even my silly scribbling, she'd even call it writing. Wouldn't she? Well,
yes.
Now the party guests are bound to arrive soon, so let's head ready. Oh, it's your guest.
Meg, where is Meg? She must play the piano now.
Yes, Meg,
We
we
miss
play.
Beth, don't we? But it's almost Christmas, and I think Beth would want us to celebrate, so I'm going to ask the family off morning.
I see. Did you hear the good news? I'm sending my boy off to the continent for a season. Italy and France.
Oh, Teddy, Italy and France. How wonderful.
I thought she'd fall for him. Girls are a mystery, I suppose. She has her own mind, I guess. Come, let us sing for our supper one last time.
Oh, it's the...
and Haley and Jacob for painting it. So give them a round of applause, guys.